Hey everybody, how are you? If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Shemaine Nugent, and I have a couple things to share with you that are very interesting. First, I want to tell you a little bit about my day, and it's all going to make sense at the end. And before I even start that, I would love to see your comments, so be sure to post in the comment section where you are watching from and what city, state, and if you're on Twitter. No, you won't be on Twitter. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, and this is the first time that I'm actually able to post to my Facebook personal page. I've mostly been on my Facebook public page. But I wanted to tell you about the day, how the day started out, and it's all going to tie in, so bear with me. So this morning, there was an incredible storm. I mean, the wind is blowing sideways, and it was one of those things where there was so much rain coming down so fast, I thought the whole house is going to float away. And we have a river not far from our house that rises, I'm not kidding you, 50 feet in a matter of hours. I haven't checked to see how much this time it rose, but the water on our culvert, on our driveway was overflowing. I mean, it was a bad storm, and we're supposed to get more rain in the next couple of days. And so I thought, oh gosh, I'm not even going to be able to take the dogs out to go to the bathroom because, they don't want to go out and get wet. But it started lightening up a little bit. And I thought, okay, I better, kind of like when you're jumping rope. Do you guys remember jump rope, girls? And, when you're kind of waiting for your chance to get in there. So we had a window of time, and I took the dogs out and went to the bathroom, came in, and literally like 20 minutes later, I look outside and the sun is shining. Half of the sky is clear blue, and the other half, you could see the storm moving away. And I thought, wow, that happened fast. All that to say, I believe that what we are experiencing right now, and me especially, what I'm about to tell you, is an incredible storm. I mean, think about what we have been through in the past year. We went through just a year and a half ago. Last November 2019, we were planning, Christmas vacation and where we were going to spend the holidays and things like that. And a year later, we were told we couldn't hug each other. We couldn't go to church. And we had to wear masks everywhere. And we were terrified to go outside. Look at how our lives have changed. I do believe that right now, this is the storm. What we're experiencing right now is the storm. And for me, it's a little bit more exaggerated, I would say, because of my last name. Yes, I'm a little bit more of a target. And I used to think I didn't want to post things that would upset people. I rarely posted any hunting photos. I remember when we went to visit President Trump in the White House, and I posted a few photos, I had so much hate messages on, so many hate messages on all of my social media. Like literally, I was in tears for days. I don't have a bunch of people helping me. I was trying to delete as much as I could. So I want to thank you, Ed from Lowell, Indiana, and Dorian and Richard Stump. I want to thank you guys for being here. I see your positive comments, and it buoys my soul. It really does. It's why I keep coming back. And I have learned a lot from Ted. He kind of gets a little, whatever, inspired by haters, so to speak. But I wasn't there a few years ago. I've had death threats because of who I'm married to, because I hunt, and it's been exaggerated the past few months. I do believe that's because of a couple of reasons. Number one, because of who I'm married to. Number two, I've been doing more interviews with human trafficking rescuers, and for some reason, they don't like that. And I've also been speaking out more about my faith, and they don't like that either. So finally, this is one of the things that I wanted to tell you. if you haven't seen my previous post today, I got banned from Twitter. And the last post I had was last Thursday when I posted a funny video of me pretending to lip sync to a phone calling President Trump back. Like, what you doing? Where you at? Come on back, And it was silly. The next morning I woke up and I got a message. I got a letter from Twitter. I posted it that I got banned. And it upset me a little bit at first, but your messages, your comments, your positive reinforcement makes me realize that I'm on the right path. And I want to read you something that somebody sent to me. I mean, the comments that I've received are overwhelmingly positive, buoying. Welcome to the club. Angela Stanton, who is the god niece of Martin Luther King Jr., goddaughter of Alveda King, who is the niece of Martin Luther King Jr. She said, welcome to the club. I mean, if you think about the people who've been banned on Twitter, I guess that's pretty good company. Now, people have said, get rid of Twitter. But look, and obviously I have to. I have no choice. The only reason I'm a little upset is it bums me out because I can't reach those people. And because I get such positive comments from you. Yesterday, I started Sunday Setup, and I'm doing book reviews and inspirational, motivational messages to help set you up for a week of success and happiness and health. I have some good things to say. So that's the only reason I'm bummed. I don't really have a choice. I don't know if they're going to let me back on. I'm not sure. But that's the only reason I'm really bummed is like I'm missing out. Encouraging those people, motivating those people on that platform to be happier, healthier, and more faith-filled. But I've got to read you what John Passion, I'm not sure if I say that, it's Paschen, wrote me on Instagram when I posted the Twitter letter that my account's been suspended. So he said, John 15, 18, 25. And I'm like, what is that? I got to look it up. Jesus says, this is so perfect. It's unbelievable. John 15, verses 18 through 25. Jesus says, if you find the godless world hating you, remember it got its start hating me. If you lived on the world's terms, the world would love you as one of its own. But since I picked you to live on God's terms and no longer on the world's terms, the world's going to hate you. When that happens, remember this. Servants don't get better treatment than their masters. If they beat on me, they will certainly beat on you. If they did what I told them, they will do what you tell them. They are going to do all these things to you because of the way that they treated me, because they don't know the one who sent me. If I hadn't come and told them all this in plain language, it wouldn't be so bad. As it is, they have no excuse. Hate me, hate my Father. It's all the same. If I hadn't done what I have done among them, works no one has ever done, they wouldn't have anyone to blame. But they saw the God signs and hated anyway, both me and my Father. Interesting. They have verified the truth of their own scriptures where it is written, they hated me for no good reason. I gotta say, I do feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you is today is another very special day. Why? Because in 59 days, I turned 59. That's right. And I had this revelation that, I've spent about 57 years of my life trying to be something that other people wanted me to be. And there were times for it. And honestly, I'm not, if you ask people, what would you do differently in your life? Well, if I said, I wouldn't let people walk all over me, I wouldn't let certain things happen. If somebody did this or that to me, I would have said this or that. But all that got me to this place. I needed to learn those lessons of betrayal, big time betrayal. And in the big scheme of things, when there are parents who have young children who are suffering with a terminal illness, like Macon Lynn, 6 years old, had brain cancer, came to visit us. His last wish was to spend the day with Ted and I, and we drove him around in the four-wheeler and played with the dogs, and we shot bows and arrows. What I can't even fathom what his parents are going through. And Macon's sister has been on here before. I don't know if she's going to jump on today. That's tough stuff. That's really tough. When your child is hurting, I can't even fathom how to deal with that. So what I'm going through, I understand in a way. It's what I've needed to go through to get to this point where, you know what? Here's my revelation. I spent 59 years being somebody else. And, for the last couple of years, I've come out of my shell a lot more. But now the next 59 is for me. But it's for God. I'm doubling down now more than ever. I have become more spirit-filled, more focused. I'm reading the Bible every day, doing Bible studies, and I'm going to be sharing more of my faith-filled scriptures and life with you, because I want to go to heaven and get that "well done, faithful servant." That's all I care about. I don't care about being banned from Twitter. The only reason I care about that is because I can't get this message to them, and they need to hear it. So thank you guys. Thank you so very much. Your positive comments buoy my soul. They really do. I'm telling you, I saw a message today on Facebook, and I wrote back. Somebody said something like, I needed to hear this message yesterday. What I was talking about, more power to you. I'm going to be reviewing, for those of you who don't know, every Sunday, I'm going to be doing a Sunday setup where I'm going to do an inspiration, motivation message to help get you set up for a week of success, faith, happiness, fun, and health. Because I realize, here's Sunday and I'm looking at my to-do list. Oh, I've got all these things to do. How am I going to get it all done? And I know if you've got kids, you're trying to line up, okay, so-and-so's got to go here, and this one's got to go there, and doctor's appointments, and this appointment, that appointment. How do you get it all done? Calgon, take me away. Who remembers that? And if I can lend a calm voice to those people who need to hear it most, and they did. If you go back and watch this live video that I did yesterday, I talked about this book by Margaret Feinberg. I'm going to be interviewing some authors. I'm going to be interviewing Jennifer LeClaire, who wrote this book, The Spiritual Warrior's Guide to Defeating Water Spirits. Are you kidding me? So I've been in touch with her. I'm going to set up that interview. But every Sunday, I'm doing Sunday setup. I'm going to do a book review, inspirational message to help set you up for success for your week. So you walk into your week calm, knowing that you're on the right path, and whatever happens. I didn't know that I was going to wake up and be banned from Twitter. But, I've been praying that whatever God puts in front of me, I can handle it. And, I'm okay with it. Again, like I said, the only reason I'm not okay with it is because I can't get to those people. So thank you guys so much. Venice Marie, you are shining light, love and hugs. Thank you so much, Venice. I've got love your Facebook Live videos. Thank you so much. I believe every child of God is personally assigned an angel for protection. Oh, that's so true, David. I totally believe that. Thank you, Angela. Richard Stump, God is with us. If God is with us, who can be against us? Absolutely. So thank you guys so very much for your support, your kindness. I know that some people, with the convenience of, being behind their phone and texting whatever they want without the repercussions, we would treat each other a lot differently if we were face to face. And I want to treat people like that, as if I were face to face with them. And I want to bring up something that's like the elephant in the room. I am not my husband. And for those of you who have people in your life where, they are who they are and there's nothing you can do to change them, Ted and I have a lot in common, and we have some things that are not in common. He just says things a lot differently than I would. Sometimes I'm like, oh, did you have to say it like that? Kind of like the Trump tweets. You know what I'm saying? But I've kind of abdicated myself. He is who he is. I'm not going to be able to change him. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anybody in your life like that? You do? Then you know what I'm saying. So I wanted to just give you a heads up. I'm not available on Twitter anymore, which is why for the first time I'm streaming live on StreamYard to my Facebook public page and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here, YouTube. I've been so suppressed on YouTube. But I'm also for the first time able now to post on my private page on Facebook, because StreamYard only allowed 3 platforms. And so since Twitter is out, I guess I got my private Facebook page. So thank you, Yvonne Thompson. Thank you, Kevin Schull, for being here. Thank you, Richard Stump. Thank you, Lottie. I got to show this. Lottie Alexander Morrow says, Shemaine, you're an inspiration to me. That keeps I don't need it, guys, but it helps me to know that I'm on the right path and I'm giving you the right message that you want to hear. I want to be able, and I pray every day that God speaks through me so that I can help inspire you. That's all. That's all I want to do. And Steven says, woohoo, congrats. Yes, welcome to the club. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all the positive comments. And don't forget, every Sunday setup, join me live for inspiration, motivation to help set you up on a positive week to be happier, healthier, and more successful. Have a great day, everybody. Make it a great day. And don't forget, Ted's Spirit Campfire is going to be an hour later tonight. It's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. He's out hunting right now. Just saying. Oh, I got to say this. I got to show you this. Hi from Germany. Hi, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much from Germany for being here. God bless you. I really appreciate it. How are you doing in Germany? How is everything going there? God bless from Minnesota. Thank you. The Lord is good all the time. From Ventura County, California. You guys are just, yeah, you're so kind. I thank you so very much. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a great day. Make it a great day. You still have to do something healthy and happy for you today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.